and I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby.
We are the
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby.
Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it.
Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get the goal.
Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it.
Oakland Raiders.
Raiders! What is up? What is up, Raider Nation? It is your boy Cheeto Linus back with another episode. Guess what? We are talking playoffs this week. That's right. I said playoffs. After that amazing upset we pulled off on Christmas against the Kansas City Chiefs, 20-14, where our defense owned and destroyed Patrick Mahomes and sent him and Taylor Swift crying. We are talking playoffs, everybody. That's right. After that win last week, that had left us with a 13% chance of being able to make the playoffs. Now, what needs to happen? What needs to do? What teams need to lose? Well, we will go over that. First and foremost, and most importantly, is the Raiders need to win. We need to win out. We need to beat the Colts in Indianapolis. We need to beat Denver in Vegas, and that will set us at the most strength to be able to make the playoffs. Now, there are many different scenarios of which we can get in. Right now, the way it's looking, it's going to be most likely as the 8th seed, or, which is the most unlikely, but still mathematically available, is as the AFC West champion. Yes, I said AFC West champions. After we knocked off Kansas City last week, it has left them with a record of 9-6 with 2 games left. They play this weekend the Cincinnati Bengals, followed by the San Diego Chargers. If they lose both games and we win both of ours, we can still win the division. I know, right? Crazy. But the likelihood of that happening, probably not so much. I don't see, as much as I've seen the Chiefs falling off lately, I don't see them losing 4 in a row at the end of the season. Would I like to see them lose 4 in a row at the end of the season? Hell yeah, absolutely. Fuck the Chiefs. I don't care what happens to them at this point. But if they were to lose and we were to win out, that would be great. Because then at that point, we would actually host the playoff game instead of have to travel to one. Now, with that being said, what are the teams that are in front of us? Well, looking at it right now, the teams that are ahead of us is going to be the Colts, Texans, Bengals, Steelers, and Broncos. We are ahead of the Broncos because of the head-to-head matchup. So we play the Colts this week. We need to beat them. It'll give us the one-up on them. The Texans play the Titans. So we need Will Levis and D-Hop to go off and be able to pull that upset against the Texans. Now, as for the Bengals play the Chiefs. Again, like I was saying, either scenario will more likely benefit us. I think it benefits us more if Kansas City goes on ahead and beats the Bengals and then opens up that wild card spot for us. That's the most likely scenario that I see happening. Now, as for the Steelers play the Seahawks. The Seahawks are very well alive still in the NFC division as well. So I can see the Seahawks pulling off the upset against the victory against the Steelers and opening that up for a crazy week 18 finale, which would put us in that game against Denver. Likely a win and get in type scenario. Now, to see where we are at now, considering where we started, is crazy. If you look back on October 31st when Josh McDaniels got fired, a lot of us were wondering what was going to happen with the Raiders, what was going to happened with the rest of the season. And as we all remember, after that firing was the first two games where we came out and beat the New York Giants and the New York Jets. After that, we won on a little skin. We lost the games. A lot of the nation was getting like, oh, is AP the guy? Is Champ going to be the guy? This is why we need a quarterback, things of that nature, Come back and go forward. We look at last week, the week before the Charger game. The Raiders came out and they came out on fire. Rookie Aiden O'Connell came out and played his best game. The defense scored, came out balling, which continued against Kansas City, which kind of left us forgetting about that horrible game against Minnesota where it ended up 0-3. Now, where do I think, or how do I remain looking hopeful towards the playoffs? I look at our defense. Our defense has become the strength of our team and is going to dictate where we go moving forward. I know we have a lot of weapons on the offense, and a lot of us keep saying, when is the offense going to open up? When are they going to get it together? These last two games, we played without Josh Jacobs. A lot of us were wondering what was going to happen. Now, looking at it, we saw Zeus had a huge game against Kansas City. A huge shout-out to Zeus. Zeus came out on that last drive, pulled off those last few runs, and put the icing on that game, and we were able to come out in victory formation and send those Chiefs fans crying. Now, looking at the Colts game, it's going to be a tough one. The Colts, like always, have that tough running attack. They still have Jonathan Taylor. We have to be very mindful of Jonathan Taylor and what they're going to be doing, and keep our foot on the pedal with the defense. Our defensive line has become our strength, with the great play of Malcolm Kuntz to supplement Max Crosby. It's not only Max Crosby anymore. Now we have the D-line that's coming after people. If we can continue that same thing for the remainder of the season, I see us as being that team that nobody wants to play. I know a lot of people are talking about Buffalo being that wild card team that nobody wants to play. Of course, they got Josh Allen. And when you got a quarterback like Josh Allen, that always gives you that chance and that opportunity. We all saw what they did to Dallas on national television. Now, as far as for us, I think for us, and it showed in the Kansas City game, our strength is going to have to be our defense. The addition of Jack. Jack Jones has been out there balling. He's had back-to-back touchdowns in a game. Hopefully he can do that again against Indianapolis when we're coming up this weekend. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking playoffs. Can you believe it? After the horrible start that we had at the beginning of the season, everything we've gone through, it kind of reminds me of that 2021 season. Although that season was a little bit more on what happened to Ruggs and then the firing or resignation of Coach John Gruden. But the team was able to pull together, and I kind of get that feeling right now towards the end where everyone in the team is pulling to be able to play for Coach AP, and it's showing on the field. As for Coach AP and General Manager Champ Kelly, huge kudos to them and what they've been able to get out of these guys and these players. I, for one, feel they've earned their spots moving forward, but there is a process to it, and they do have to interview. But I, for one, hope that Mark Davis makes the right call, keeps these guys on, and moving forward, we would just be able to hopefully find a future quarterback, get an offensive coordinator to come in here and be able to use our players for their strengths. But that's moving forward into the offseason. Right now, I want to focus on what the Raiders can do, what we need to do, who needs to win, who needs to lose in order for us to make the playoffs. So back to what we were saying. This week, the Raiders, for one, need to beat the Colts. We need to go into Indianapolis, punch them in the face, step on their throat, smash their heads in, and knock those fools out and come back to Vegas with the W. Second part would be the Raiders, the Chiefs against the Bengals. Who's going to win that game? If the Bengals end up winning, then we're going to have to hope that San Diego pulls off the upset against Kansas City the following week. But if the Bengals lose, Texans lose, and Steelers lose, that sets us up for Week 18 and being able to go against the Broncos and hopefully win and get in and be able to take that last final wild card spot. I know, right? Who would have thought that? I know a lot of people wanted to give up on the team or are upset that we're even still trying. I know I see a lot of times people talking about on social media, like, why are we pushing ourselves back? We went from a top 5-6 pick, we're going to end up with a 15-16 mid-round pick. But you know what? At this point, all that matters is to just win, baby. It's not just tank, baby. It's just win, baby. If we need to move up to get a quarterback, then we can do that. If we're going to trade for a quarterback, right now, a lot of the team or a lot of the players are leaning towards maybe trading for Justin Fields. If that's the route that we're going to go, then we're going to go ahead and do that depending on when we go. A lot of people say give it to AOC. Rock with that kid. Me, for one, I still need to see more from him. We won the game. I'm glad he didn't give it away against Kansas City. But also not having another completion after the first quarter is still very concerning to me, especially as we start to get into the playoff scenarios, playoff situations. But with that being said, I'm going to remain hopeful. Keep yelling motherfucking Raiders till I die. Fuck your team, SA, because that's what we do. For those of you in the LA area, this weekend, I will be joining my boy MC Raider once again at the XOXO Lounge in East LA for the live podcast on the MC Raider Show, and I will be streaming on my channel on the Cheeto Liner Show for Puro Raiders podcast as well. First 25 people will get free menudo. There will be menudo. There will be Baja style tacos. There will be other people present. I know Power Raider has been said that he was going to be there as well. My boy Matt from West Coast Pirates. He will be there with his gears as well as the Raider dolls. They will also be there as well. From what I heard today, there will also be a giveaway for tickets for the last game. So hopefully we'll get to see you all there. I'll get to see you all on Sunday morning. For those of you who can't make it, turn into the show, watch the game, cheer from where you can. And as always, Raider Nation, from the womb to the tomb, Raider Nation till I die. Raiders, bitch. Peace out.
Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, yeah. Snap on. All white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We go with it. Y'all jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot scribbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet, the fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know I mean. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. With so much